From a quick show of hands, how many of you eat seafood, visit the beach, or enjoy water-based activities like boating, swimming, and fishing? Great. We all interact with and have a strong reliance on coastal systems. But did you know that coastal waters often experience elevated levels of fecal contamination? In other words, poop. There are many fecal inputs to coastal areas, some of which are shown in this figure, like human, wildlife, livestock, and pets. Poop may transport disease-causing agents that can have a negative impact on human health by contaminating fisheries and swimming and recreation areas. In order to manage this contamination, we need to know the major sources of poop. Since so many potential sources exist, if the true source is unknown, the problem cannot be properly managed. Our project uses two DNA-based methods to determine the major contributors of poop to the Mobile Bay watershed. The first method we are using targets unique DNA sequences and can determine the amount of DNA that is present in a sample. In the method 1 figure, you can see that each of the organisms has a different colored DNA. This represents a unique DNA sequence, and this unique DNA sequence allows us to determine how much poop is coming from a particular organism. In Mobile Bay, we are targeting human, cow, dog, pig, and bird as our potential major fecal contributors. Our second method captures all of the DNA that is present in a sample of water. This includes anything that organisms shed, like skin, hair, bacteria, poop, and blood. This method allows us to identify all of the fecal contributors to an area and minimizes the chance of missing contributors that specific analyses, like the first method, may not detect. Using these two methods, we found that human poop was the major contributor to Mobile Bay. Levels of general poop-associated bacteria were higher when there was more fresh water draining into the bay and in areas that have more urban development and impervious cover, like concrete. This indicates that poop is contributed to coastal areas from land-based sources, subsequently leading to potential health risks for contaminated waters. These DNA-based methods for identifying sources of poop may allow for better management practices and protection for coastal communities, ultimately improving public health and allowing us to safely interact with our coastal systems.